Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Phantasy Calradia. Now, when we left off, we had just taken Durran Castle, and we now are beset upon by a couple of Saranid vassals. What is different about this? I'm not too sure, but yes, they appear to seem to think that they have some good odds against us. However, I have, well, garrisoned Durran Castle with only 18 zombies, so I would not be too surprised that they think they can take it. But however, we will be heading in and waiting here for some time. I am assuming that they will have their ladders done any time now, because of course I was just traveling back from Barrier as I was unloading my prisoners into the prisoner hold there. So if any potential Saranid vassals are willing to become our prisoner, then I will welcome them with open arms, that is for sure. And Rinjar Castle has been besieged by Count Haringoth, and oh, those fellows are leaving. It appears that our Delthasum vassals are now appearing out of the woodwork here, and for some strange reason, all of these fellows have incredibly low army counts, because as far as I am aware, Lich King Malairan did have an incredibly huge army the last time we saw him, so it appears that he may have been defeated and lost a couple of his forces and is now trying to recoup his strength. So we will now, with this news that we have a couple of vassals behind us, we are going to be attempting to pursue the Saranid vassals and take them on in a 3 versus 3? Is it a 3 versus 3? I don't know. We'll see. I think it might be a 3 versus 2. Well, we will soon see, won't we? Oh, it appears that he was once the Lord of Bardak Castle. Okay, well, he is no longer anymore, of course, because we took that, I believe, and it appears that we will now get to see a couple of our undead units in the fray, and we are against 142 of the Saranids units. So I think we can slightly assume what is going to be occurring here. However, it would be rather nice if we could level up a couple more of our units, and whoa, okay. We have a rather large amount, and I've just realized that the undead faction appears to have no cavalry whatsoever. Well, that is a little bit of a disadvantage, I'd say. However, they do have mummies and skeletons and all kinds of things here. Is that mine? Oh no, wow, that is a dark mage. I really want to get one of those, and for some reason, Ymira is in the battle. That's a little strange, considering I did put her at the lowest place in our army, so, oh well, whatever can you do. So, yes, we will now be getting our missile storm out and raining death upon them, and that was a little too much, I think, and that was a little too less. Come on, let's do it. Okay, well, I did some damage, and oh no, wait a minute, this is a good group of enemies that we can use it on, that is for sure, so come on, let's do it. Let's throw the... Okay. Oh, that's actually not too bad. But, yeah, we really didn't do too well there. However, we have now lost our shield. We will have to worry about that a little bit, because they are not too bad in terms of archery. Especially the Saranid Master Archers, which we just took out one of them. Not bad at all. And maybe we'll take out this guy as well. Yes, there we are. Very nice. We do want to take out their strongest units, of course. And who is this? That is a Shadow Knight. Ooh, yes, we need to get some of those, that is for sure. We'll have to get 8 in necromancy and a little bit more of iron flesh to increase our HP to be able to summon those. So, there we are. 1 renown and 4 morale. I was actually thinking, would we have been able to engage those fellows without the help of our vassals? Probably. Oh well. It appears that we do have the ability to take them prisoner, though. Oh my goodness, all 3 of them? That is quite impressive indeed. We will take this looter because he does advance into mountain and forest bandits and so forth. And as I said, Ymira was at the lowest rank here. Not too sure why she was in the battle before any of these fellows, but, well, what can you do? We will hopefully have better luck in the future with the spawn-ins. And, ooh, yes, we do get to take some very nice units right there. And 3 vassals to boot. So that is not bad at all. Now, we do have a military cleaver, and I think that is probably going to be the best that we can get so far. And, yeah, I think that should be fine. Okay, well, there we are, and thank you very much to these fellows. We will now be talking to them, because I believe we can get some relation with them? No. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was hoping to get some relation, but oh no. And a task. That was not going to happen as well. He is looking a little worse for wear, I must admit. Maybe he'll go for some sort of beauty regiment at his nearby salon, who knows? But yes, oh, here we go. Oh, yes, this is something we can definitely do. So, he says, my brother, Lord Vincenium, has been taken prisoner by Emir Diul of the Saranid Sultanate. Normally, honorable nobles will grant prisoners of gentle blood the privilege of parole, and treat them as honored guests so long as they give their word that they will not attempt to escape, until such time as a ransom can be paid. But Emir Diul, instead of granting Lord Vianicium parole, has consigned my brother to his dungeons, no doubt in the hope that he can demand more from us. And I do realize that my pronunciation of his brother was absolutely atrocious. However, we could, in theory, gain up to 5,000 dinars from this fellow. So that is quite nice. So, you may be able to use his connections within Karaf Castle to sneak him out, or you may try a more direct approach. Ah, take the keys by force, and then fight your way out. Can you do this? I can try. Yes, I can try, but who knows? Okay. Now, one thing I must say, I'm pretty sure you can use spells. Can you use spells without any of your other equipment? I'm pretty sure you can, so maybe we can try breaking in. I had discussed this idea with some of my men. One could enter Karaf Castle either in disguise or openly, and then walk up to the prison guard and try to take the keys by force. However, getting out may be difficult. The garrison may be slow to react, but even so, you are likely to find yourself fighting a half a dozen or more of the enemy at once. If you can fight your way past them, though, you can probably get out. Well, if I can use my lightning bolt spell, then we might have a chance. Okay, time to act. Let's do it. So, Karaf Castle, where is that? That is... ooh, very close to Shariz. I was hoping it would be this castle here, but that is Tarama, of course. Well, as I have... how long? 30 days. Ooh, that is a very strict timetable, isn't it? Okay, well, as I have quite a few strongholds on the line here, I am not really wanting to stretch my reach too far just yet. I would like to make sure that we have Amarad and Durin Castle under our control before we do anything slightly regarding that. However, I will be waiting here for some time and hoping that Amarad will become ours. So, once it has, we will most likely be heading to Samara Castle and sieging that, hopefully taking it from the Bleeding Throat clan. And then we will, as soon as the Bleeding Throat clan has no more territory around here, we will be heading to Bloody Cliff and hopefully taking that from the orcs themselves. And then what I am hopefully planning on doing is... oh my goodness. Well... wow. Okay, the Lich King apparently does not have enough relation with us to confer Amarad upon us. That is very, very disappointing indeed. But as I was saying, when we are able to take out Bloody Cliff and hopefully take out the Bleeding Throat clan once and for all, I will hopefully be able to start getting a rather nice hybrid mix of mages, orc warriors, and mummy high priests. I'm hoping that that is going to be our army composition for the near future, and of course our dwarves too. And oh! It appears the quest was cancelled because Lord Vianessum has actually escaped from captivity. So I don't need to do that, which is rather nice. So yes, as I was saying, we will wait until Durin Castle is assigned to whoever, and then I will cut back. Okay, so after waiting for quite some time, Lich King Malirun has decided that Durin Castle is befitting us. So we will be accepting the honor, of course, and then managing the garrison, and hopefully being able to place quite a few good units in here. However, I don't really want to lose any of these fellows, so maybe what I will do instead is head to the camp and use our necromancy to create some skeletons, I think. Probably going to be the best to fit on the garrison walls, and make sure that... Oh, we do actually get some armored skeleton warriors now, because we do have a higher necromancy skill than before. And we are now down to 19% HP. That is not too good, so I will be waiting here for a little bit longer. And as I say that, we do have a Saranid vassal right next to Durran Castle. I believe it is attempting to siege it, so... Oh, okay, never mind. It appears the Delthasum vassals are patrolling around here, so scaring him off a little bit every now and again. And it also appears that Amarad is under siege at the same time. So... Oh, wow. Do we want to help this fellow? It is a very even battle, and it is the Lich King himself. Maybe we want to help him, so let's go in, shall we? Oh yes, move in to help him. Oh yes, he was definitely going to lose this. I think he was going to lose this anyway. He seems to only have... quite a few casualties, to be honest, and himself is very low on HP, so I think this was a good move, because we do get some relation increase with him, I hope, for helping him, and we'll see how it goes. I think he was probably going to lose, but you never know. These undead fellows are wily creatures indeed. They can pull out any assortment of tricks from their bags and other assorted goods. Oh yes, okay, so we have quite a few mercenary mages. I'm not entirely sure why I have so many of these, but it appears that I found quite a few in the taverns nearby. And not too bad. Now, let's just make sure that we don't lose any of our forces, and maybe... Oh, wow, shadow wizards. I'd love to find some shadow wizards, that would be wonderful. Okay, well, it appears that we might need to get a little bit closer, so I will be charging our infantry in and telling them to stand a little bit closer. And then we will get our lightning bolt, and oh, I've just realized we cannot use that on a horse. So, we will be getting off and using our lightning bolt. Let's do it. Come on. Oh, no. Come on, let's do that. Oh, yes. Am I actually hitting anyone? Oh, well, there we are. There's a little bit of a hit. And... oh, yeah, there we are. Got some nice experience from that mercenary mage. And ouch! How dare you! Oh, no! I am Arkane Deathbloom. How dare you attack me? Oh, yes. Oh, no. Okay. Come on. Oh, yeah, there we are. More XP for us right there. And... kill this guy. Oh, he has a hell of a lot of magic defense right there. We need to be very cautious of those guys. And now I will take out my necromancer staff and deal some serious damage to that fellow on the horse there. Now, is there anyone remaining here? Oh, yes, we do have a couple left, and unfortunately, I am shieldless, so I will be getting out our lightning bolt once again and attempting to take these guys out. Oh no, I hit a friendly troop. I do apologize, although, wait a minute, I'm an evil necromancer. I do not apologize for anything. Oh yes, there we are. Well, there we are, 4 renown and 10 morale. Not bad at all, and it appears that there is 1 enemy remaining. So, I will be cutting away until he is dead. Okay, so there we are. The Saranid horseman was taken down by a greater mercenary mage. Oh yes, very nice. And there we are. We have now increased our relation with the Lich King Meliran by 3, which is always very, very useful. And our relation with the faction itself by 4. Oh yes, and we do get to take this guy prisoner too, which is always a good idea, as we can gain a huge amount of money from that. Oh yes, very nice. Okay, so do I want to take this? I have quite a few mounts already, so I'm not entirely sure whether we really need to, but nevertheless, I will be taking quite a bit so that we can sell that at Amarad nearby. So, there is Lich King Meliran. He actually has relatively similar amount of units in his army as I do in mine, so yes, at least maybe he'll know now to give me Amarad next time. Oh yes, maybe at least. Okay, well, the skeleton will be going in there, a couple more skeletons, and then I will be heading to Amarad and I will be selling, and then when I cut back, I am hoping that we will be at Samara Castle. So I will see you soon. Okay, so after some time sorting out my forces, we are now here at Samara Castle, and not before I placed a couple of our prisoners in Barry's prison tower once again. So hopefully they will not see fit to besiege Barry, because that is where all of our valuables are. So yes, let us just hope. and pray that no one will see fit to go over there. Now, we are prepared to take out these fellows. Now, we do have quite a good force for taking this out. However, there are only 32 units in this, in this garrison. I don't think there's 32 anymore, however, so we have 7 remaining to slaughter. Hopefully Arkane will get there in time and we'll be able to do some damage to them. Well, it appears that orcs are incredibly good in melee combat. However, I was able to overpower him, and now we just need to get out our lightning bolt and take out the last fellow here. You will not be saved by your two-handed parry attacks right there. Or should I say defenses? Yes, there we are. Okay, well, unfortunately, they only had 32 here. I was hoping for a little more difficult, but yes, we will have to deal with it as we go. And I will ask that it be awarded to us once again. However, of course, he has awarded us quite a few different fiefs, so I wouldn't be, I suppose, too upset if he did award it to someone else. I was a little upset by the fact that he gave Amurad to himself, because I had already garrisoned it quite considerably. It had, I believe, 71 units there, and oh, I leveled up. Very nice. Okay, so let's see. What do we want to do? We need over 50, by that I mean 51 HP, so we need 2 more points in strength, but of course we don't yet have the required amount of necromancy, so I think we will continue to level up intelligence as we are currently. I will go for 1 more in magic defense, and what else is improved by intelligence? Quite a bit, actually, so what do we want here? I was actually thinking tactics might be a good idea. However, inventory management might be quite nice too, because of course we do continually run out of space. So yes, I think we'll be going for that, and then we'll increase our throwing skill a little further as well. So they have 6 skeletons garrisoned here. I think we are going to be heading over to Dacuba just to take a look. We may not see fit to besiege it, but who knows? We might have a good opportunity to do so. I know I would appreciate it. However, as has been proven in the past, this particular leader of the Delthasum Empire is not adverse to awarding himself certain towns. So yeah, we might have a couple of issues with him if he sees fit to award Dacuba, if we are able to take it even, to himself. So, to me, I am not entirely sure whether we'll be able to do this, because there is, as you saw here, a vassal of the Bleeding Throat clan with 372 in his army. Now, they do have Orc Bear Warriors. Now, I think those Orc Bear Warriors are probably going to be incredibly devastating to us. Oh, and it appears he has some stone golems as well. Now, I have been told about these in the comments, that these golems are among the, I believe they are the drows, whatever you want to say. They are also resistant to magic, so, we might have a couple of issues with them. Well, as I zoom out, I realize how much we have actually taken as the Delthasum Empire. Not bad at all, if I do say so myself. And that leads me to believe that maybe going for Tarama Castle might be an idea instead of Dacuba, even though I would really appreciate taking out the Bleeding Throat clan's presence in this area. That would be rather nice. Maybe I can take these guys on? I'm not entirely sure. Well, I don't know. So I think we're probably just going to go in and... oh, okay. He is definitely following us. Okay, so this is where we probably want to fight him, but we don't want to fight him in there, do we? Do we? Maybe we do, because we don't have any cavalry, so... I'm hoping that... oh, please help me. Oh no, he only has 73 in his army. That is probably not going to be too advantageous. Well... this is quite the tough spot, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to go in. I'm going to go in. As you said, orcs are not particularly resistant to spells, so I'm hoping that 97 of us against 372 of them is going to be enough to take them out. So let us charge, and we will see how it goes. Oh my, this is probably not too good. We have a -7 battle advantage against these orcs, and I am hoping that that will not prove to be our downfall here. So, let us get our infantry ahead of us here and stand closer. Now, we do have quite an issue in terms of being outnumbered here. We do only have 59 of us on the battlefield against 161 of the enemy. So we can only hope that our mages, as they are currently doing, are completely decimating the enemy's forces, which is great to see. That is what I must admit. Oh my. Come on, take them down. Oh no, okay. It appears I will have to resort to bigger firepower. Let's do it. Come on, take them down. Oh yes, a couple of headshots right there. Do some more damage to them, and now the chat box is getting overwhelmed. And I don't know why I call it a chat box. It's a text log, but yes, there we are. Oh yes, come on, let's take them down. Oh, let's not get speared in the face though, that would be terrible. And it appears that our infantry is doing an incredibly good job at defending our mages. However, our mages themselves are defending our infantry, so it is a very symbiotic relationship, it seems. So, come on, let's do the best that we can on our very injured warg while we die. We are so dead. Yes, we are. That was not a good idea, and I now realize that my warg was incredibly damaged, and I had no idea of this fact at the time of me charging in there, so my apologies indeed to Arkane. He probably would have liked to have stayed alive a little bit longer, but what can you do, I suppose? It appears, however, that we can still order our troops around, which is great. So what I will be doing is... oh, this is where I would really like to be able to... can I still order them? No, it appears not. I cannot still order them with the flag, so I will just have to, I suppose, hope that we can fall back here a little bit. Yeah, let's fall back with our infantry. There we are. That's not too bad. And oh my, we might be getting overwhelmed here now, however. So, okay, they're charging, archers are holding, that's fine. Okay, we told them to hold back, which is good, so that the archers, or mages, can deal as much damage as is necessary to take out all of these orcs. Now, we have taken out 211, 212, and counting of these enemies so far, and I can only hope that our infantry will be able to hold out. However, it does not appear that is going to be the case, as you can see here by our dwindling infantry count. Oh my, we only have 6 remaining. Oh, never mind. We have 15 remaining now, which is still pretty terrible, but you never know. It might give us the much-needed oomph that we need to be able to pull this off. However, I am not very positive about this. Where are the stone golems? I want to see the stone golems. There they are. Look at those fellows. Look at that. That is incredible. Well, now I can see why they aren't really affected by magic, that is for sure. Okay, well, we are receiving consistent reinforcements at the moment, but unfortunately I don't think that that will make much difference, as we have lost our entire force. Well, I suppose that is just the way it goes, and I do have a rather considerable amount of forces in my garrison, so I will be able to recoup those without too many issues. However, as a result of this, I am very pleased, to be honest. Even though we lost, I am pleased that we took out so many of the enemy's units, and I just got taken prisoner. That is not too pleasing, that is for sure. I was hoping that we would be able to escape, but it appears that maybe I should have retreated as soon as I was taken down, or as soon as we had thought that the battle was going in this fellow's favor. Well, I suppose this is a good time to end, and I will be heading to Durran Castle, Barrii, and Bardak, and attempting to get my army back. So, I thank you for watching, and all of your information in the comments. And so, I will see you next time.